Hello, my name's Stuart. Thanks for tuning in. I use this channel to upload various clips, sporting clips and film clips, and comment on them. So if you're interested to know what I've got to say about this race, which happened in 1980, continue watching. If you're not interested, just simply follow the link below the video and you can watch it without my commentary. So yeah, just some background. So it's 1980, the boycotted Olympic Games, and everybody was really looking forward to finally seeing Steve Ovett and Sebastian Coe face up to each other on the track. They last raced against each other in 1978 in the European Championships in Prague, and Ovett won that encounter, coming second in the 800 meters. Coe came third, and Olaf Beyer actually won that race. That was actually the fastest 800 meters, I think, that Ovett ever ran. I think his time was about 1:44.01, something like that. And I believe, was it a UK record? I'm not sure, but Coe soon took the UK record, and obviously set a world record in 1979, shattering Juan Torina's record by over a second. I think 1:42.4 was the time. Absolutely phenomenal time. It really did shock the world, because you know the 800 record had come down bit at a time, and then suddenly Coe just comes and knocks this huge chunk off it. It was absolutely phenomenal. And of course he set two other world records, the mile record and the 1500 meter world record. So he set 3 world records in 42 days. Obviously bear in mind there was already Steve Ovett was the world #1 middle distance runner, certainly the world's #1 miler, and considered to be virtually unbeatable over a mile and 1500 meters from 1978, when he won the European Championships. And really from 1977 he had that fantastic victory in the World Championships in World Cup in Dusseldorf, absolutely obliterating John Walker, Thomas Fessinghager, the best milers in the world. He absolutely left them standing. And so Britain already had the best miler in the world for 2 years, and then Coe doesn't suddenly come along, but he really shattered 3 world records. And suddenly in one country we had the 2 best middle distance runners in the world. There was this rivalry between them. Everybody was asking who's the best. You know, at the mile, 1500 meters, their times were fairly similar, and Ovett hadn't really been interested in breaking world records. He was just happy winning. But when he saw Coe shattering records, he went out and did the same. Really, I think he equaled Coe's 1500 meter world record. He broke his mile world record just. And so yeah, 1980 was finally the time when these 2 incredible athletes, super milers, would meet in 2 events, 800 meters and 1500 meters. Now it was considered that that Coe was really an 800 meter runner who had stepped up and done well over the mile and the 1500 meters, and really everybody more or less expected Coe to win the 800 and Ovett to win the 1500. At the time I was 16 years old and I was very much interested. I'd been following Coe and Ovett's progress, mainly obviously on the television, and as far as I remember, the whole country really froze for this first encounter. They both made the final, avoiding each other in the heats, of course. And let's go with it, and let's just relive what happened. I may stop the video at 1 or 2 occasions just to see if I've got something to comment on. So let's relive the race. Here we go.
Busa of East Germany in lane 7. Sebastian Coe, the world record holder, in lane 8. Tremendous roar around the stadium as they go on their way. 3 Britons, 2 East Germans, 1 Russian, 1 Brazilian, 1 Frenchman. The final of the 800 meters, and Guimarães of Brazil has gone storming off. Sebastian Coe right to the outside, taking it fairly easy, but he's about 7 meters back as they break down.
Yeah, you can see that Coe is already Coe is already down at this point.
Steve Ovett looking for room.
This
and Ovett tries to come around him on the outside as they slow.
Ovett was very physical in this race. He got himself boxed. Now Coe is there. At this point, Coe is absolutely fine. He's running a bit wide. Warren is second. Ovett is in more trouble actually here than Ovett. That's really amazing. If you look where Ovett is here, he's completely boxed. Coe looks like he... But Coe is not kind of very urgent here. I would expect him to be really challenging for the lead. A slow first lap. Now Coe really here has got to do something, and he's not. Look, he's like 4 or 5 meters down. It's crazy. That's where he lost it, the first 100 meters after the first lap. So Ovett is gradually getting himself back into it, putting himself into a good position. Things have worked out well for him. He's just behind Kirov. Coe here is in all sorts of trouble. He's 3 meters down on Ovett, and Ovett is going full steam. He started his sprint. There's no way that Ovett is going to catch. Coe is just too far behind. He's left it way too late. And Coe just sneaks the silver from Kirov. Look at that. Now, you know, you've got to admire the way that Ovett got himself out of trouble there. He was in trouble that first lap. He was badly boxed, but I mean, the way that he got himself out of that position without expending too much energy was absolutely superb. I mean, he just waited. He was just patient. You know, I know he pushed a bit. He tried to make himself some space, but he was just patient, and gradually he didn't let the gap between himself and the leader, Kirov, expand too much. He just waited for his time, and then he moved into position, obviously when a gap opened up for him. Coe, on the other hand, was okay at the 1 lap mark, but he went to sleep between 400 meters and 500 meters. He went 5 meters behind with 300 to go, and already at that point, when I was watching this in 1980, I was thinking, Coe's not going to win. I thought, he's too far behind. I've never seen him do this before. He's usually a front runner. He's usually near the front, and he's just letting this go. There's no way. Ovett's got 3-4 meters on him with 200 to go. And I thought, there's no way that Coe's going to make that up, because, I mean, that's like half a second. And I knew with 150 to go, Ovett was already, he was already making his drive. He was going past Kirov. And when I saw how wide Coe was desperately trying to get back from about, say 180 meters out, but he was having to come wide, go around people, expending valuable energy. Going into the straight there, there was absolutely no way. Let's just go back just briefly and have a quick look at the last 150 meters. Here we are. Coe's desperate here. Ovett's okay. He's waited. He's bided his time. Kirov is actually going to make room for him by going through and pulling him through. He's in his slipstream. Coe, see, he's trying to close, but he's too far back. And look, if you look at how far Coe is behind here, I mean, you've got 100 meters to go, and he's at least 3 meters down. And Ovett is obviously a very, very fast finisher. He's got a clear run. Coe has expended enormous energy getting back to this point. Remember, he was 5 meters behind at 500 meters. He's made up 2 meters. He's had to go through traffic and wide. He's tired and he's desperate.
Second, Coe is beaten surely. Ovett hits the front, and Coe can't get through.
And that's it. I mean, he's barely closing on Ovett. It was a beautiful run by Steve Ovett to win that. Of course, you can say that Coe lost it. I was disappointed in the race. I was hoping to see them both neck and neck going. I was hoping Coe to run a good race, Ovett to run a good race. I was kind of disappointed in how it turned out. Having said that, take nothing away from Ovett. He ran that race beautifully. And to be honest with you, Coe lost it. But we don't know what would have happened had they both run equally good races. I've got a feeling Coe would have just been ahead. But okay, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.